guys, John here, and look what we have here. It is finally the Manta in the toy room from M.A.S.K. This is awesome. This comes with Vanessa Warfield with her whip mask. Vanessa is nicknamed the Ice Queen. This is a pretty cool looking vehicle. She was first in season 1, episode 2 of the cartoon, voiced by Sharon Noble. If you can, if you know who she is. I think the episode was called The Star Chariot, season 1, episode 2. Yeah, she was on Venom's side. She's a bad guy, and this is a sporty Nissan 300ZX, or if you're over there across the pond, you might call this the 300ZX. It changes into an assault plane in back. It's got dual wings, propulsion turbine with fuselage, stabilizing airfoil, and jet boosters. Canard wings, quick escape seat. Well, I call the quick escape seats more like an ejector seat. You can either eject someone in your passenger side, or was it passenger or driver? I don't know. We'll see, and we'll use it all. We'll get to know this thing pretty good. All right, let's take a look, and I'm gonna turn on the roundabout, and we'll take a look at this from every angle. Pretty cool car. I've been wanting this for quite some time now, actually. It was one of the last few vehicles that I really wanted, and I'm glad that I was finally able to pick one up. I got this on auction off of eBay, of all places. I've been watching them off of a number of different auction sites to find one at a good price, because generally these sell for right around $100 with Vanessa, in good shape with all the parts. And I finally found one. I won it for like $74, so I was very happy about this one. And it's not perfect. There's some dings, like you see the stickers messed up there, but it's good enough for me, and I'm very happy to have this and not have to have spent $100 for it. I think if you're going to get one that's super mint, like super absolutely perfect, no scratches, marks, stickers are beautiful, get Vanessa in absolute perfect condition, you might end up spending $120, $125, because you can see mine has marks on there's some scratches on the plastic, so it's not perfect by any means. All right, let's transform this thing and take a look. So first up, here's Vanessa and her whip helmet. The whip helmet comes off pretty good to here. We got a cool looking blue and yellow helmet with some red on top. And she's got these hoses that clip in. Her eye visor part is in the blue there. They should have painted the eye visor part separate, in my opinion. This is another reason I think this was cheaper. My helmet appears to be cracked right there. It should be intact like this one is on this side. And there's a little bit of dirt on there. I might be able to clean that up. I'm not going to be super picky about this though. Like I said, all these little defects allowed me to get it for a little bit less, and I think I'm okay with that. She's got a black mark in her hair that's supposed to be there. She's got dark red hair with a black slash through it. A black neck ring around there. She's got some black straps with a pistol on the one side and a knife sheath on the other. Red boots, red gloves. And overall her paint is very nice. Bendable at the knee there. Yeah, I think her paint job is still really nice. The figure itself with the helmet can oftentimes go for $40, $50. I actually did consider at one point buying a vehicle and then getting the figure separate, but really, you could spend $50, $60 on the vehicle on its own, and then $40 to $50 on the figure on its own. So you might as well buy them together. Yeah, yeah. So what do we got here? We've got a like I said, a 300 ZX, and there's a couple buttons here to take note of. So the first button, maybe we'll do it this way. I don't know. First button to take note of is, I guess we'll hit this one. I'm gonna try to get my fingers out of the way. We'll hit this, and they should pop out the wings. So this center part moves forward to reveal some missiles, 2 blaster cannons on the front, and these wings pop out, which have Venom written on them. Looks like mine could use with a little bit of a cleaning here. This is fresh out of the mailbox where I just got it in the mail. So yeah, pretty cool. Pops out like that. Let's try and see that again here. I'll try to get these latched back in. Let's see. You just fold them up underneath and they click in with these little pegs there. It's gonna hit Vanessa, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. There's the front end. Pretty cool. And then what you do is the wheels here, these fold right around and become front wings with some little guns on them. Pretty cool. So you've got this whole scenario when it's done. And then, oh yeah, there's still more, isn't there? The back of this pops open and folds up to become the rear spoiler, and there's the jets with the 300 ZX license plate. So yeah, you got an air spoiler, also making it look cooler. Yeah, forgot about that. And the neat thing about that is that can be out in car mode and just give you a cool air spoiler and jet engine boost like Knight Rider when you're in car mode. Flip the wheels back around, pull these back in. And when you're in car mode, you've got the spoiler and the jets to give you a big turbo boost. So that's pretty cool. I mean, look at that. That looks awesome, doesn't it? I think that looks great. So cool. And let's try out the ejector seat here. So when she's flying around here, she can be sitting in here, driving the vehicle. And who are we gonna put in? So then along comes this guy, and he's like, I'm gonna get in there and attack you and stuff. And then let's see it. So it's flying around like this. And you see, like, there's this black ejector part underneath here. So when I hit the other button, it should fall out. It didn't really fall out. Let me see if it works without the guy in it. All right, here we go. There we go. So the ejector seat fell out. Yeah, the guy, he probably, his arms or something got stuck on the outside of it. Let's put him in here proper, like we'll do them proper like here. I thought it was funny that these things all had seat belts too. Yeah, let's put his arms down. And then we'll see if we can get this to work the right way. I don't think it is. You can't even put it in. I think his feet get in the way. I had to push on his head because, yeah, see his feet actually kind of get in the way of, they hit the edge. But I don't know. It still works, right? It still works. Pretty cool. All right, I'll put the plane up on a roundabout here. We'll take a look at that real quick before we go. Spin this around in airplane mode. And that'll be that, right? This is a really cool vehicle. I highly recommend this one. I like this one a lot. It is difficult to display with the wings out. You almost want to hang it from somewhere. Otherwise, you kind of got to fold it up and put it in car mode. I suppose you could leave the front missiles and stuff out in car mode and leave the back, you know, and put it on display that way. But with the wings out, it's so wide that you might not have enough room on a shelf to showcase it correctly, you know. But yeah, this makes me really happy. I've got every single M.A.S.K vehicle that I wanted to collect now. Anything I get from here on out is kind of bonus for me. I specifically wanted the ones that I saw in the cartoon a lot and really had a connection with. And I now have every single one that I wanted from that kind of criteria, you know what I mean? So yeah, here we go. One way you could put it on display is leave the spoiler up with the jet engines out the back. You could have the wings with the guns because the wheels are still intact and roll, you know, and then you've got the missiles and everything out showing. So you can do everything except the wings, and that's kind of a cool way to put it on display. I think this would work pretty good. You know, you could have this thing on display kind of like that and show off most of the features of the car, having it look cool. So the only thing you're not really using is the wings when you put this on display. I think that makes for a really cool looking car on display here. So I think this is how I'm going to put it on the shelf. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you guys liked this one. A look at the Manta with Vanessa from Venom, the driver, or I mean the bad guys for M.A.S.K. Vanessa's the driver, Venom's the bad guys. Yeah. Alright, I'm John. I'm out of here. Let me know what you think about this vehicle and figure in the comments below. And are there any other M.A.S.K things that you really want? And what's one of your favorites? Tell me in the comments. Alright, see you guys later. Stay awesome out there, everybody.